at power forward.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Castle. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Harrison Barnes is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the four-man position. And for the Thunder, the post-pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Now, here's Holmgren. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher. And his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Well, shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here are the Thunder now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Going in. Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Fox against Caruso. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on Barnes. 5 on the clock from outside the arc. And Chet Holmgren gets the three.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yep, it counts. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. And the rejection by Holmgren. And that's how about San Antonio will retain possession. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Wembanyama.
Elite at the defensive end. Holmgren makes up for a lack of strength with great length and timing.
Williams finds Dort. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Here's Mamu Kelishvili, defended by Dort. And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
D.A. the versatility. That is pretty special. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Fox. Takes it off the glass. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
Explosive on the bounce. Fox is just a blur.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from in close.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. It could go. The shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Thunder out. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Castle. And Wembanyama's out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in a power forward. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star. Now that's how you finish with authority. Show him how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Caruso kicks to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Castle. Here's the 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 7 points.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama outside. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Finished off the break. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Wembanyama outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. A 3 ball. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
While the jump shooting teams have had more success, I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Holmgren with the drive and the dunk by Holmgren.
And those long strides allow Holmgren to get to the rim with only 1 or 2 dribbles.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the lead up to 2 now for San Antonio.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Pass to Castle. The wide open look here for Fox. And it's off from 3-point range. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And now that's 11 points for Chet Holmgren. Fox against Caruso. Tipped away. Caruso with the steal. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And he uses the glass on the lane. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And 12 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Holmgren. There's the 3. No good. Shot missing. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Williams. Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Williams at the 4. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Here's Williams. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Thunder shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 4. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Williams. Branham, the pass to Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Wallace. Into the lane. Rebound by Sohan. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Branham, Williams with the block, and he gets it back. Here's Bassey. Williams with the defensive effort. It's Joe on the wing. Nothing on the board. The kick out to Williams. Takes it inside. Back to Joe. 6 on the shot clock. And denied right. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Branham. Wallace covering for the tie. And he sinks the layup. And that'll tie this game up.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Wallace up on top. And the layup falls. And the Thunder lead by 2.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Branham. Wallace covering. Good work there as it goes. Branham's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
There's Williams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Thunder have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Branham, covered by Joe. Champagny passes to Branham. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Wiggins kicks to Wallace.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And taken away by Johnson. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Branham. Wallace covering. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Branham, the pass to Johnson. For the lead. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Look at Johnson's effort level inside. Just absolutely ferocious.
Now here's Wallace. D right on him. At the elbow, Williams. Pass to Joe. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Best. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like when Dort takes initiative because he's capable of compromising defenders on the drive.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And good on the second, so he makes them both. San Antonio trailing here. Now, here's Fox. He's got 6. Pass to Wembanyama. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Thunder shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Caruso finds Dort. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
To the middle, 2 on the clock. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Thunder. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Harrison Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward position. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Poke loose. Wembanyama outside. Thunder with the rebound. Outside, Dort. Holmgren with it. Outguarded by Fox. Here's Dort. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for Lou Dort.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Pass to Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Fox finds Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. 4 on the clock. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Holmgren against Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Dort. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. So it's San Antonio now, trailing by 4. Wembanyama, a screen on Caruso. Outside for Wembanyama. From the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And stolen by Barnes. Wembanyama looking it over. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. The shot's good.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. Holmgren kicks to Caruso.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that.
Dort against Fox. Dort passes to Holmgren. Drives to the hoop. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Wembanyama against Dort. Out to the wing. Here's Castle. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Right side, Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball stolen. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble again.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all.
Two of the West's most formidable squads going at it here.
You know, B.A., looking to prove who is the one to beat in their conference. You love this elite level of competition. This is a chance to show who is the best in the West.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's James in at the shooting guard.
This guy just so reliable as an offensive performer. Luka doing things.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Williams a screen on Doncic. Williams against Vanderbilt. Pass to Dort. The three is up. 3 on the clock. Sinks the tray.
Nice job by Lou Dort to make his way to the corner and then make the shot.
Caruso against Doncic. Out to James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Vanderbilt to pass to James. And James throws it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Holmgren with a screen on James. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. It's James on the wing. Dort defending. Doncic, a screen on Dort. Back to Doncic. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Caruso against Hayes. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Back to Caruso. The three from Holmgren. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Doncic. James outside. Back to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
Now here's Dort. Back to Williams. Jacks up a 3, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Doncic outside. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 6.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's scoreless. Williams, a screen on James. Williams up top. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Lakers lead by 4. Doncic feeling it out a bit. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic. Off target at the rim.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up by 4, and we'll be back shortly for the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The Lakers lead by 4. Doncic outside. Screen by James. The floater. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Driving in. Shoots inside. Count it. Williams has got 8.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
James, a screen on Caruso. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. 13 feet out. That's short off the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Vanderbilt. There's the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Stolen by Vanderbilt. Now the Lakers moving it up. Pass to Doncic. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now Holmgren, still without a bucket. 3-pointer, no good. Holmgren against Doncic. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on the layup. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Hayes, the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Finney Smith. Out to James. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Williams. Caruso against Vanderbilt. Caruso, the pass to Dort. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And here's James. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hayes. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Thunder trail by 6. And it's Williams off the try. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Here's Doncic. Can't get it to fall. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. Williams into the...
Oh, wow! And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Caruso, right side. And it's all tied up.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Doncic. And he lobs it up top. And it's in. Oh, nails the buzzer beater. Are you kidding?
Oh, you'd like to end every quarter this way.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Lakers ahead, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Austin Reeves. Connect is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Goodwin in at the 2. And the bucket is good.
Nice work in the painted area. Alex Len with the size and skill to do more of this.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
EA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Ooh, poked away. Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Wallace. Off target with the 3. The Lakers lead by 3. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Back to Hachimura, and stolen by Williams. Williams with it. Len's there. Joe with the ball. No points yet. Here's Williams. And he makes it on the layup. Los Angeles shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Reeves with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Williams, a screen on Reeves. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a one-point game. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Lynn. Now here's Wiggins. He's guarded closely. Pass to Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Wiggins. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Dalton.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Hachimura. Watch by Wallace. And it's Hachimura missing. Oklahoma City leading by 4. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Williams passes to Wallace. The kick out to Williams. Williams on the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Joe. The three-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Goodwin. No points so far. And again, the Lakers no good. Williams passes to Williams. Three-pointer. And the basket by Joe. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Williams against Hachimura. Back to Lynn. Shot to stop the run. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
We've always talked about Alex Len's natural tools, and he can assault the rim on a consistent basis.
Williams from long range. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Lynn passes to Hachimura. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hachimura's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Wallace outside. Outside Joe. The kick out to Williams. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Rejected by James. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now. The free throw drops for Vanderbilt.
Taking 3 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. James passes to Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
Caruso outside. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Doncic against Caruso. Doncic outside. And stolen by Caruso. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Dort. On the wing, Caruso launches a 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
James, a screen on Caruso. Caruso against Doncic. James, a screen on Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. James inside. Holmgren's there. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach.
First personal foul.
Action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Williams, and the layup falls.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
James against Dort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
James, a screen on Caruso. Caruso against Doncic. Vanderbilt, a screen on Dort. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. 4 on the clock. SGA takes it himself. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Outside Finney-Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Outside Williams. Outside for Dort. Caruso outside. To the wing on the left. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
James, a screen on Caruso. Here's Doncic. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And here are the Thunder now. 3-point lead. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Looking to get back on track. Good D by Doncic.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Holmgren. It falls!
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Just 4 seconds left in the final quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.
Love to get out and run the floor.
Oh, yeah, this pace is going to be incredible. Our heads will literally be on a swivel tonight, Kevin, and we're going to see a lot of plays in transition and maybe a lot of turnovers as well.
Well, we're buckled in either way. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's James. And it's Doncic in at the point. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Castle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Doncic, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Doncic. Rebounded by the Spurs. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Now, Coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Vassell. After Luka Doncic's miss, and it goes down 2 points. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Doncic looking it over. Over Castle. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And here is Fox after LeBron James hitting the 3. Outside for Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now here's James. He's got 5. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside, James. Shoots over Vassell. Can't cash in from close range. Spurs leading by 5. To the inside. Wembanyama uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Kept alive. Vassell outside. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 5. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's the break. Here's Wembanyama. Can't cash in from the high post. Lakers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. LeBron against Fox. Shoots over Fox. James, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
To the paint, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the basket by Vassell.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumper. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Knocked away. Now the Lakers on the break. Out to Doncic. Vanderbilt the pass to Hayes. Vassell against LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Fox against LeBron. Fires from the line. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Lakers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Vanderbilt against Fox. And they get it, and it's Fox with the jam.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Finney Smith finds Doncic. 6 to shoot. James sets the screen for Doncic. 18 feet out. And no good that time.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Vanderbilt against Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Vanderbilt a screen on Vassell. And a great move by James. LeBron's got 16 points.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Vassell against LeBron. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just rolls his way inside and takes advantage.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Here's LeBron. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Good on the three-point shot. Wembanyama's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And another basket for San Antonio.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
It's picked off. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, you've got Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Goodwin. Then there's Len. And it's Connect in at the small forward. San Antonio leading. Barnes finds Sohan. 2 points. That one goes. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he converts the layup. Reeves has got his first points of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Here's Branham. He's defended by Reeves. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Barnes left side. Over Connect. Barnes can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head up. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Beyond the arc, Len grabs the board. And Los Angeles guys shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Reeves outside. From deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 3. And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Branham. He's defended by Reed. This one for 3. Branham can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. It's the crossover. And it's laid in by Reeves. Reeves has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Branham. Pass to Sohan. A second chance effort. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And here's Len. Goodwin passes to Reeves.
Spurs foul. Ryan. First personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining
for the lead.
2 minutes.
Rebound San Antonio. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Back to Reeves. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. The shot from the low post is good. Reeves has got 6 in the quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Branham. He's defended by Reed. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. The 3 from Barnes. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And that pick takes the lead totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Reeves outside. Glenn a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Reeves finds Hachimura. Shoots. The rebound by Champagny. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. And there it is for him. Reeves has got 8 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Branham. Here's Barnes. And the layup is good.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter.
All right, fans.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Lakers trail by 4. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Vassell outside. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fox. Vassell wide open. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic's outside. Pass to LeBron. Vanderbilt a screen on Vassell. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from James.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Here's Fox. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James looking around. Pass to Hayes. That's tipped. Fox with the steal. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio leading by 4. Driving in. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. LeBron against Vassell. LeBron outside. And stolen by Vassell. And here we go. And it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Vanderbilt a screen on Vassell. From range, LeBron is good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Right side, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Vassell against LeBron. James slams it in.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
Fox against Vanderbilt. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
San Antonio making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in.
Number 54.
Outside, Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Doncic. Fox, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside, James. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from outside the arc tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Out to Doncic. LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Outside Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Vanderbilt. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. LA's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. LeBron James on the way.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
San Antonio with the ball. Outside, Fox. Driving to the basket. It falls.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
17 seconds left in the 4th. James. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. So he's picked up his final foul. He'll sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Wembanyama, a screen. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. You've got Devin Vassell. Fox is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in a power forward.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Pass to James. Doncic outside. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, There are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Ron right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't feel contact on the way up.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Wembanyama, a screen. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's James, and it's Hayes in the corner. Vassell against LeBron. Shot clock at 5. He gets that one. James has got 38 points.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And the foul on Dory. The coach's challenge has been
First team foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted. The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
LeBron outside. Doncic outside. Back to LeBron.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Vassell. No one near him.
Got it!
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. And they had some nervous.
Finish the week strong. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Fox. Driving inside. Good work defensively by Caruso.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Williams against Johnson, and De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5.
And this is Vassell's calling card. Suffocating defense.
Caruso misses. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Now here's Wembanyama. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Wembanyama against Holmgren. Wembanyama down low.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line here. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Get up to throw down.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
And yep, it's good. Fox has got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
San Antonio shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Castle. Dort defending.
2 minutes remaining.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman. You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Holmgren against Wembanyama. Gets stolen by Johnson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And Fox, here we go. And Fox powers it home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Williams on the wing. Caruso, a screen on Johnson. Back to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio leading by 5. The floater, and Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Tipped away. They're running. Wembanyama up top. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Right side Johnson. Here's Vassell. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And it's Caruso penetrating. Holmgren with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Williams from long range. Nails it from 3. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Wemby putting on a show.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Johnson against Holmgren. Williams from long range. Offensive rebound. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Castle. And there's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Spurs making their last shot. And it's Holmgren missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Castle. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. And here's Caruso. Back to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. It's Holmgren, high post. Wembanyama on him. Caruso finds Williams. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
A solid defender. Johnson using that athleticism on defense to perfection right there.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Holmgren against Wembanyama, and the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his third foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Spurs lead by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. So it's Oklahoma City now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. Stolen by Wembanyama. Dort against Fox. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball. All the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Fox. 9 points in the game.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
Dort outside. Screen by Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. On the wing, Vassell. He's guarded by Caruso. Vassell against Dort. 6 to shoot. Vassell passes to Fox. Shoots over Caruso. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And now it's a 12-point San Antonio lead.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Holmgren fires the 3. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Dort with a steal. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wallace outside. 4 on the clock. Fires it. They get it back. Tries again. No good at the rim. San Antonio leading by 9. Sohan, the pass to Champagnie. On target from range. Champagnie's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And Wallace, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Champagnie, and he converts the layup. Champagnie's got 5 points in the quarter.
like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Outside, Williams. Right side, Joe. Wiggins from long range. San Antonio with a rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Thunder trail by 12. And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
Barnes, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Mamukelashvili.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Williams with the screen. And Wallace, here we go. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Wiggins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And Wiggins drops them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Branham, watched by Wallace. Here's Mamukelashvili. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. That one's no good. Thunder trail by 9. Here's Joe. And a miss there on the triple. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Releases from 15. San Antonio again can't hit. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And there's 1:45 left in the third.
Sandro Mamukelashvili. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Spurs lead by 9. Here he goes. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got his first bucket of the night.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Now here's Joe. He's covered closely. Williams with the screen. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Stolen. And a fast break now for the Thunder. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Wiggins passes to Williams. Back to Wiggins. Joe on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Joe misses. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Branham. Watched by Wallace. Sohan outside from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Sohan's got his first 3 points of the game.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. With the drive, and Williams punches it home.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Mamukelashvili. To the right side. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Champagny. Pass to Barnes. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Spurs leading by.
All right,
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Spurs lead by 14. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Pure from 3-point range.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth 3-point shots.
Williams with the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Vassell's shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
They needed just one hand to do it. Wembanyama, screen on Dort. Outside Wembanyama. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Caruso finds Dort. Back to Caruso. Stolen by Vassell. Poked loose. Out of bounds. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. The 3 from Wembanyama. The offensive rebound.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Outside for Dort. Clock at 6. Back to Holmgren. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Fox driving hard. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your 3 to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
Williams passes to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Shot is up. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Wembanyama, screen on Caruso. Fox goes in. And Fox powers it home.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Pass to Caruso. Back to Dort. Fires for 3. Here's Holmgren. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Back to Caruso. He buries it from 3. Caruso's got 5 points in the quarter.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on Caruso. And stolen by Holmgren.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Spurs.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Thunder trail by 16. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Vassell. San Antonio's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Wembanyama. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Dort with a steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Fox with a steal. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Castle, the basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 18.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
Teams are both aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, The league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the 3. A shot by Williams, no good. Here's Doncic. Thunder with the rebound. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Williams, a screen on LeBron. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dort. For 3, Holmgren. LeBron grabs the miss. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Doncic passes to LeBron. Off target from outside. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. James, a screen on Dort. Here's Doncic. LeBron outside. Fades and shoots. And the Lakers with another miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Caruso looking for an opening. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
LeBron against Dort. Vanderbilt, a screen on Dort. And it's James missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by LeBron. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Caruso kicks to Williams. Misses the 3. The Lakers trail. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and he knows this team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And here is Los Angeles now after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Hayes with the screen for James. Goes back up. Hayes, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Leaps for it. There's the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Doncic kicks to Hayes. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron with it. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And he lays it straight in.
So tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. The kick out to Williams. Vanderbilt with the steal. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic dishes to Hayes. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Doncic. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Wow. I don't know if anything's out of Doncic's range.
LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shots. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
At the line for the Thunder, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, taking 2 shots.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs. What a thing of beauty from James.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
James against Dort, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report. Vanderbilt inside. Defended by Holmgren. Doncic outside. The triple! Doncic!
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Holmgren. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Vanderbilt the pass to Finney-Smith. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Gilgeous-Alexander against LeBron. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
Oklahoma City ball.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
James sets the screen for Doncic. James outside. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
Williams, a screen on James. The kick out to Williams. Doncic against Dort. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
James in the post. Defended by Dort. Doncic outside. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the shot goes down. Hayes has got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
LeBron with a screen on Caruso. Here. Oh, what a dunk!
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the try.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Here's Dort. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Thunder leading by just 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Goodwin. Connect out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Reeves in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. Hachimura kicks to Len. That's to Goodwin. Wallace against Reeves. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Left side, Williams. And there's the drive. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Austin Reeves picks one up. The Thunder shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Lakers trail by 9. 90 seconds now into the second half. And the Lakers with another miss. The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Wiggins against Hachimura. The shot by Williams, no good. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Len sets a screen for Goodwin. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Williams. Back to Wiggins. Puts up a 3. Traps in the tray. Wiggins has got the lead back up to 9 now for Oklahoma City.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Len with a screen on Williams. Hachimura the pass to Len. Lets it go. Again, Los Angeles.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
The Thunder leading by 7. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Len. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Wiggins against Reeves. Now here's Goodwin. Defense right on him. The three-pointer no good. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Oklahoma City. It's Joe on the wing. Wallace against Reeves. Wallace dishes to Williams. Joe passes to Wiggins. Williams for 3. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Reed. That's a good one. Taken away by Williams. Outside Williams. Here's Joe. He's defended by Reeves. Joe passes to Williams. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Wallace outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Wallace against Hachimura. That's a good one. Hachimura down low. Wallace is there. And that one's good. Hachimura.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
And here is Wallace. 5 points in the game. Williams sends a screen for Wallace. Outside Williams. Back to Wallace. And that one released in time, but no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for Oklahoma City right now, the post pair of form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on LeBron James. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Thunder.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Three-pointer. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Caruso. Back to Dort. Now Holmgren. Outside, Dort down low. Holmgren can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Vanderbilt kicks to James. LeBron with another miss. Oklahoma City shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Dort against James. Picked by Finney-Smith. Fires from way outside. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from James. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. LeBron against Dort to tie it up. James misses.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Out to Doncic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So it's the Thunder now. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside Williams. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Oklahoma City ball. .139 left to play here in the 4th. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Vanderbilt. Excellent D there from Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Caruso finds Dort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
They set the pick. Pass to Hayes. And the rejection by Holmgren. Doncic against Caruso. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Vanderbilt, a screen on George. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
That's to Finney Smith. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. They set the screen. Money!
Finney Smith, known as a utility guy, utility guy, but I tell you what, he showed us there. He's ready and willing and able to make the big bucket, too.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It drops.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
This is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Castle. Keldon Johnson out there with Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward position. James against Johnson. Doncic, a screen on Johnson. James attacking, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. He's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few. And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And Doncic launches from deep. They get it again. On the wing, Finney-Smith. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fox against Vanderbilt. And Fox powers it home.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Appreciate the report, Allie. San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Fox right side. Over Finney-Smith. LeBron with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Doncic deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. Got a piece of it. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Out to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on James. Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
James, outside. Fires from deep. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist from James.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Fox. He's got 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Mamu Kelishvili passes to Johnson. Fox outside. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Fox has got 8 points.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Now here is James. Driving to the basket. And slam dunk by James.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
50 seconds left in the first quarter here. From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has gotten a second bucket on the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Wembanyama, screen on James. Here's Fox. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him the scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Doncic outside. And Doncic hammers it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Outside Wembanyama. Puts up a three. Kept alive. Pass to Castle. From behind the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
3 points.
Doncic outside. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. James is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
There's only one thing on his mind. Get to the rim and take the defense out of the equation.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Doncic. Now the Lakers moving it up. Lets it go from deep. Look at Doncic finishing the break in style.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
James with the block.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
James against Fox. A ferocious throwdown by Fox.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Lynn. Out to James. Shot clock at 6. Crosses over. LeBron gets the bucket inside. And the league is cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only one day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. There's the strength of the king.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Lakers foul. Alex Len. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Castle for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Castle's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, you don't see tons of those from Castle.
Screen by James. Pass to Lynn. James against Johnson. Look at LeBron with the strength to score through contact.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Fox. Rebounded by LeBron.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound by San Antonio.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
1:03 left to play in the half. Out to the right wing. James outside. Here's LeBron, and slam dunk by James.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the bounce.
Fox surveying the D. And Fox powers it home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
Hey, get LeBron, get LeBron.
Puts it up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 8. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Oh, Fox with a steal. It's stolen away. James outside. Classic move by LeBron James.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Devin Vassell. Harrison Barnes out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Branham in at the point.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Spurs trail by 14. Here's Branham. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Branham's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Connect. Nifty move. And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Now here's Reeves. Clock at 6. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs trail by 11. And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag and showing he can do so much more.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Goodwin passes to Hayes. Here's Goodwin. Left side Reeves. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The Lakers lead by 11. It's stolen by Barnes. Vassell with it. Hayes picks him up. Beyond the arc. San Antonio again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Vassell outside. The 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
2 minutes remain in the third.
Here's Reeves. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Branham misses. Los Angeles leading by 13. Hachimura in the post, working on Barnes. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Good one. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Branham. He's covered by Reeves. The teardrop.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation. They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Shakes him. The rebound by the Spurs. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the 3. Champagne's shot is off. The Lakers lead by 15. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Connect. Now Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Vassell. Puts it up from 17. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Luka Doncic is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Doncic, good.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Branham passes to Sohan. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A line change here for San Antonio.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Fox. A 3 from the inbound. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The 3, James. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Third foul.
Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson.
First personal foul. First team foul. Spurs substitution, number 24, Devin Vassell.
James against Vassell. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Counted from distance.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. Here's James. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Fox. The Lakers with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Doncic passes to James. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Here's Castle, guarded by Doncic. Wembanyama screen. On the take. Up and over Doncic. Again, the Spurs score.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Doncic outside. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Castle. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Doncic outside. Nice move. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going toward the throat now.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
They looked to run any time they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Hayes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on De'Aaron Fox. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Buries it from 3.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And the shot's good. And here's Doncic. The long distance 3 is buried. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.